We're good.
Well, Grace Ibrahim, call me crazy, maybe so, but I believe it is indeed that time. Everybody's favorite segment of the show. Can we trouble you just for a little bit of a drum roll, please? It's the Ask Bob segment, week by week, Tuesday after Friday. I tell you fine folks, file on in your questions, submit them for the Ask Bob segment, leading off the Ask Bob segment of the show. Young gentleman by the name of Ken Bradley from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania would like to know, Bob, if you were playing in the major leagues, how would you handle playing the Astros? I touched on this last week, I believe it was. Screw them. I mean, what I would do is don't even, like when you're on the field, Stephen A. Smith had a good take on it. Don't even pay them any mind. Turn your back to them if you have to. Don't shake your hands with them. Just let it be known that you can't stand them and you don't stand by what they did. What I found really intriguing, there's an under-over for the Astros on 83 hit-by-pitch batters. So Vegas has a line over-under 83 times a batter on the Houston Astros being hit by a pitch. I think you got to slam the under on that. As much as people are going to want to throw at the guys, I think it's one of those things where you throw them, you send the message, and that's kind of it. Maybe a few pitchers along the way get their shots in, but that is such a high over-under. And I have a theory with prop bets. I think Vegas, when they put these prop bets out, they know that nobody wants to root for the under of these prop bets. You know, everybody wants to see over 83 batters get hit. Even with the Zion, like a Zion Williamson prop bet, over under 24.5 points, I think Vegas knows that everybody's going to mostly take the over and want to root for the over. Nobody wants to root for the under. So what I would do is I just want to try one time for 1 week. I'll probably lose all my money. But what I would want to do is just bet every single under on a prop bet. Like how many points will Avery Bradley score in a Laker game, over under 8.5. Just hammer every prop bet under as an experiment. See what comes out. I think you got to hammer the under in that, no doubt about it. Next question here for the Ask Bob segment, coming from Kevin Shaw, San Diego, California. Bob, loved your Genesis video. Why don't you do more golf tournaments? Good question, Kevin. Yeah, for those who didn't see, I had put that on the Instagram. Round 3, this was my 3rd annual Heckling job. I do it, the only tournament that's in California that I'm close to that I can go to is this Genesis Open video. And, you know, the thing with Heckling with golf, and I go there and we had so much fun. I went with Nikki Chip and Putts. The golfers were getting into it. The fans are getting into it. And I've mentioned it before. When it comes to the heckling, I think there's such a fine line you got to draw on when to heckle and when not. Like when you're not, as long as you're not talking in backswings or talking on the putting green, by all means, let it rip. I think the game of golf needs it. So, yeah, I mean, I want to do more tournaments without a doubt. It takes a lot out of you. You know, we were cranking down the Bud Light seltzers all day. I mean, by the time the first or second day is done, you're gassed. So we go there. We got all the content we needed. We take in some good golf. But I just think the game of golf needs a few more hecklers or two that are not crossing the line of being obnoxious. I think it would be the best game thing for golf. I think it's the best way to get more viewers in, more people in the stands. Golf needs heckling. Kevin Shaw. What else do people need? The Brilliantly Dumb Show. Unfortunately, we got to now close this baby up. We will see you next week here on the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Thanks for being aboard. We got an action-packed week ahead. We thank you for listening to the Brilliantly Dumb Show, brought to you by Bro Bible. Take care now, folks.